Good morning, class. In the previous lesson, we have learned about the structure of vertebrae. Today, we are going to learn about the cervical vertebrae. Another name for that is neck vertebrae. By the word cervical means of the neck. Okay, there are seven cervical vertebrae, out of which five remaining, that is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 of them do not have any special names. Okay, it's the one of the most delicate and the thinnest bones of the vertebral column. All right, cervical vertebrae, these are the most delicate and the thinnest bones of the vertebral column, and they are arranged along the neck region. They are arranged along the neck region. They are named according to the position from the skull to the chest. Skull to the chest. They are named according to the position of the skull from to its position from the skull to the chest. All right. Now C1. Now these are important. C1 and C2 is important, and we need to know the function of this. C1 is called the atlas. The main function of this is to hold the skull. Hold up the skull. C1 vertebrae is called the atlas, whose function is to hold up the skull. Next, now C2 vertebrae is named as axis. Since it serves as the axis for the skull and helps atlas to rotate while turning the head from one side to another. Okay, so C2, that is the vertebrae, is named as axis. Since it serves as the axis for the skull, it helps the atlas to rotate while turning head from one side to another. Okay, now we have the right portion over here. Everywhere you have the red portion marked over here. These are known as invertebral disc, and the main function of the invertebral disc is it acts as invertebral disc. It's a cartilage that acts as a cushion between the two vertebrae. Okay, the main function is this vertebral disc is that it acts as a cushion between the two vertebrae, this and this. All right, let us revise once again. There are 7 cervical vertebrae. All right, and cervical means of the neck. There are 5 vertebrae who do not have a special name. C1 is known as atlas and C2 is known as axis. All right, and the main function of atlas is to hold the skull, hold up the skull, and the main function of axis is it serves as the axis for the skull and helps the atlas to rotate while turning head from one side to another. So this is all about the cervical vertebrae.